Beso. Can I get a beso? Hello friends, we back for another My Hero Academia reaction. Today we're checking out Season 6, Episode 22. In the last episode, we got the conclusion to the Lady Nadal. And she basically said about she was supposed to get Deku and bring him to the house in the woods where this was one of the flashbacks, right? Where who was that? Compress was like telling the story. I think during like the fight with Shigaraki and all that. So yeah, without further ado, let's check out the next episode. Okay, we got an actual cast now.
Tonight. Be on your guard.
We have no idea what traps might be inside.
Wait, Deku, don't be reckless.
I have to finish this.
Deku's like, how can I be reckless? I got so much backup.
Do hope you enjoyed your heart-to-heart with the lovely Lady Nagant. If you're seeing this, it means she relayed my instructions, and I remain a step ahead of you. I knew a righteous boy such as yourself would never abandon a lost soul like her. But she acted of her own free will. I didn't force her. Do you know what the world calls those who face setbacks? Democracy, socialism. This prejudice exists across every ideal. It's a byproduct of group living that predates the concept of society. The path you've chosen is a thorny one. Every fight will wear at you until there's nothing left. While I was imprisoned, I spent countless hours thinking about you. I'm afraid I'm not interested in All Might anymore. I've grown bored of that pitiful oath.
We narrowly escaped the explosion, but any trace of the League burned with the mansion. Can Nagant supply any more information?
Sounds like a no. Her doc at Central says she's still unconscious. From what I understand, the hospital staff isn't totally sure she's managed to stay alive.
She was beaten down by anger and despair throughout her years, but despite her past, she refuses to give up.
Endeavor, don't you think it's time we made our move? We should share the secret of One for All in Midoriya with more heroes.
The police are already overwhelmed with all the jailbreaker cases, and we've got no eyewitness reports to lean on. We need to get a support system into place now, before it's too late.
Not 2 days.
I wonder if Mount Lady is getting up in the rankings.
I constantly fight for our citizens, and still they doubt my intentions. They yell at me, send me away. And yeah, some still back us. But one insult can overshadow 10 cheers.
He was a key figure during the raid. The one who rounded up any hero secretly aiding the Paranormal Liberation Front. A man with courage and grit.
Anyone's uniform could unravel next. I fear the fabric that makes up our hero network will soon...
Another clothing line.
The press is getting ever closer to figuring out who Deku is. I suspect the former heroes are leaking them information.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen if it goes down that way. I mean, hell, it's already a madhouse out there now.
Something's been nagging at me. Why doesn't All for One go public about the power himself? Sick the world on Midoriya, then take what he's after. It seems like the kind of thing he'd do.
If he did, we'd mobilize every hero in our ranks and hide Deku in isolation. Since he's keeping his mouth shut, he must want to avoid that outcome. Meanwhile, we're stuck. The only way we can catch the League's scent is if Deku is roaming the streets.
So whenever you're done crying, we'll work together to stop Toya.
Yep.
Shoto. Just a little longer.
Get Shoto in the mix.
Oh, hey, that's mine. It's All Might. Midoriya just made contact with another hired gun.
Oh.
He defeated him instantly.
Yep, that's actually what I mentioned in the last episode. Dude, Midoriya got the evil eyes.
Already?
He had no useful information. I'm good alone. You don't have to follow me. I'm fine. Really.
Which means now, It's your turn.
Dude, could you imagine if
Got this.
Deku falls to the
Hold on
dark
just a
side?
minute. At this point, I'm fighting at a level comparable to you when you were at 100%, and without any backlash. Don't you see?
You're trying to protect me. To keep me from getting caught up in your fated mission as my successor.
I want you to introduce yourself to the world and proudly say, I am here.
Damn, he is here.
You don't look back at me for approval anymore, do you?
That's why you don't have to worry.
I swore that I would raise him.
Don't work too hard. It's okay to take a break when you're tired. Young man, I'm sorry.
Dude, All Might's voice acting is really on point. Ooh.
Isn't that what All for One can do too? That seems weird. He could be a Nomu. But I heard he saves people. Yeah? Well, I heard that he doesn't look anything like a hero. He's always covered in dirt and blood. It's scary.
The more heroes in our fold, the more options we have.
But you're the key. Burn out now and we're doomed to fail.
I don't need to rest yet. I'm fine.
Oh.
Can't let the villains have any more time to prepare.
Knight, you know your wounds are nowhere near fully healed. It's not the time to push yourself.
Damn.
Given him an opportunity.
He's going against the advice of the predecessors.
To be a superhero who helps those in trouble, no matter who they are. His path is an honorable one. You approve? He can't sit idly by and wait for aid. Certainly not under these circumstances. That's part of One for All. It's part of having all of us in his head. However,
You have more than one power. Do you belong to him? All for One?
Of course not.
Good to know. Thanks for the save.
Oh no. Yeah.
All for One. Where is he hiding? There's no time. I have to stop Shigaraki. I have to stop the League of Villains. I won't let them harm anyone else.
Okay, he's reaching his limit.
Such impatience and anxiety. You wish to fight alone, so you're exhausted. You're exactly the raging ball of fatigue he said you would be.
Is this the Joker?
There's power in numbers, and if I bring you into the fold, my future is secure.
That's Dictator. He was locked in Tartarus.
I was hoping for action. Start by smashing these ignorant fools.
My body! I can't stop!
Oh no.
What do I know? Crust was the one who apprehended Dictator. I want to say it was around 5 years ago, during the bloodless surrender case. With a strong blow to his puppets, or better yet, by knocking him out, his quirk, Despot, can be nullified. Or two.
Damn it! Armor-piercing shot!
Oh! We got backup!
there is one thing Izuku Midoriya needs more than anything else right now.
A friend. Yeah, I knew it!
Over here. I found him. He's obviously hanging out with Endeavor and the others. I'm gonna kill that damn nerd.
You're guessing? Didn't anyone contact them to get confirmation? Those three were your mentors.
I called multiple times. At no point did Hawks ever answer his phone.
Denim Face either.
Same with my father.
Which means we don't have time to hunt for any real intel. Denim Face and Featherhead both visited Deku in the hospital.
Denim Face.
Then there's the letters. If you didn't want to get anywhere close to campus, then who the hell put these on our doors in the middle of the night? All Might doing his dirty work. Those idiots have got to be making moves together. But I know Deku, and I've got a good read on All Might too. I promise. This is the worst case scenario.
Then we need to figure out how to contact Midoriya and help him
Yo,
out.
let's get the gang together. Right?
Endeavor graduated from UA, right?
Yes, that's right.
Let's get some answers.
Oh.
When you're in education, your lessons should be fresh.
I don't understand why you've been ignoring me. Didn't we just talk about how we're going to deal with Toya together?
Shoto, the fact that you're willing to stand at my side is why I still fight.
What good is that doing us? Why haven't you brought Midoriya back? Let me guess. You've got Deku and All Might looking after each other, right?
I'm sure that sounded like a smart move, and maybe with someone else it'd be a good idea. He never considers his own well-being. He just says he's fine. That type of thinking is what made All Might the symbol of peace. So he can't be trusted to stop Deku. Listen to me. Something terrible is gonna happen if you let them do this alone.
Dude, Bakugo is scary.
Shaking off All Might as well.
It took 6 seasons, but we're here.
Sense into him. We could be backing him up.
I need to borrow this. Sorry, sir. I know I'm just a guy who randomly ended up in Midoriya's class, but I want to help.
Me too. Especially after everything we've been through this year.
Yeah, same here. Ditto.
I can't believe he didn't confide in me about his worries concerning One for All, but I'm more surprised that he thought a simple letter would convince us to let him run away.
Class 1A sticks together. And knowing that someone we care about is walking a treacherous path
shit!
means we can't look to the future with a smile.
The streets are too dangerous. They're brimming with crime. It's no place for students.
I've seen how you've matured, Todoroki. I agreed to let Midoriya team up with you because I knew that he didn't want to come back to UA and risk it being targeted by villains.
We've taken in. They'll be at risk if he returns. And they're furious with us already. Something like this will stoke the fire.
I'll figure out a way to make them understand. Besides, I didn't approve our status as an emergency shelter because we have a large campus. You see, when we were preparing for the last school festival, we reinforced the UA barrier. We didn't end up needing the extra security, so this is our chance to test it out. Don't forget, All Might grew up in this school too, and we survived.
Damn! They're all here!
Explosion, murder, god, dynamite, damn it!
Oh, right, I forgot, sorry!
My body's mine again!
They're all here!
Kid Hero showed up! I don't understand. Why are you here?
Because we're worried about you.
That's nice, but I promise I'm fine.
Real talk. Are you able to smile right now? Come on, go ahead and show us!
Oh, wow.
In order to smile, for everyone to live in peace, I have to go. I'm sorry.
Let's do this, class!
Right!
Oh. Oh my god, that is gonna be sick next episode. Whew. Whew. Okay. So, I will say, similar to the last episode, the overarching arc for the second half of the season is kinda meh. But they are finding ways to make it interesting. More often than not, when it comes to shows, the how is more important than the what, right? Like if you say we're gonna have an adventure, we're gonna defeat this guy, that's kind of whatever, right? But the journey, right? How do you make the journey interesting? How do you make it entertaining, right? And I think despite the second half being whatever as far as like the main plot is concerned, they did a really good job of making it interesting, right? Like moments like this, having the class back. Who would have thought that, like I thought as of as of season 3 or yeah, probably 3, the class was kinda whatever already. We're gonna be focusing on the big 3, Uraraka, Sue, and maybe Ida, right? No more Mineta, no more Ultimate Muscle, no more Shoji, Tailman, all no more Momo, no more Earphone Jack. I thought those characters are gone, right? We're gonna see cameos of them from time to time, but nothing plot related. So it is nice to see that they're getting incorporated in the story again at this late in the series, right? It's a form of fan service, if I'm being honest. But that's nice to see. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Put some besos in the comment. Beso! I need some. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.